Hello everyone, we are Group 4 and we are here to discuss about electrochemistry. So by the end of this video, we are expected to have learned all about electrochemistry, familiarize its application and uses, identify environmental problems both locally and globally, and be able to find solutions to these problems with the application of electrochemistry. So what is electrochemistry?
Electrochemistry is the branch of physical chemistry that studies the relationship between electricity as a measurable and quantitative phenomenon and identifiable chemical change, which either electricity considered an outcome of a particular chemical change or vice versa. Electrochemistry is the study of chemical process that cause electrons to move. This movement of electrons is called electricity, which can be generated by movements of electrons from one element to another in reaction known as oxidation reduction, known as redox reaction. There are two types of electrochemical cells: galvanic, also called voltaic, and electrolytic. Galvanic cells derives its energy from spontaneous redox reaction, while electrolytic cells involve non-spontaneous reactions and thus require an external electron source like DC or an AC power source. Alan Bard might be known as pioneering research in electroluminescence among other contributions to science, but he counts his students as his proudest achievement.
So I'm here to discuss about the applications and uses of electrochemistry. So electrochemistry actually has a number of different uses, but it is most well known for batteries. So a battery is a device that stores chemical energy and makes it available in an electrical form. So with that, we use it to power our electrical appliances such as cell phones, which uses a long life alkaline battery, digital cameras, which uses a lithium battery, hearing aids, which uses a silver oxide battery, and digital watches, which uses a mercury or silver oxide battery. Electrochemistry application doesn't actually end there. We actually use it in medicine. Electrochemistry actually avoid people to go under the knife. Rather than surgically removing a tumor, a physician could use electrolysis, the destructive effect of passing an electrical current to human tissue, to slow down or even stop the growth of the tumor. It is also frequently used to stop the bleeding of small blood vessels. Under the name of electrocautery, dermatologists also continue to use it to remove warts, moles, and hair. Besides treating health problems, physicians also now diagnose heart abnormalities with ECGs, brain disturbances with EEG, and loss of nerve function with electromyogram, which is known for EMG.
Electrochemistry is useful in solving several environmental problems, which includes air pollution, water pollution, wasted material resources, and dirty energy. Let me discuss briefly each of these environmental problems. First is air pollution. This occurs when harmful or excessive substances are released in our atmosphere. Common causes of air pollution are chemicals from factories, car emissions, and mining operations. Second, we have water pollution, which results due to industrial waste, leakage from sewer lines, water waste, mining activities, accidental oil leakage, urban development, and many more. Third is soil pollution. This happens when toxic chemicals are present in the soil, and we can attribute this to industrial waste, excessive use of fertilizers and pesticides, and deforestation. Fourth is wasted materials. These are wasted resources such as wood, glass, and metal. And lastly is dirty energy. This is the pollution from fossil fuels and biggest source is coal-fired power plant. In the Philippines, there are also same environmental problems such as water pollution, soil pollution, and air pollution. These are caused by industrial waste, automobiles, deforestation, untreated domestic and industrial waste. All these environmental problems which I have mentioned greatly affects our natural environment and eventually our human health.
There are four applications of electrochemistry that can provide solution to the environmental problems that was mentioned previously. The first application would be the electrochemical biosensor. It is very useful for determining the type and concentration of contaminants present in an environment. The primary measurement media for environmental monitoring is water, soil, and air. The device consists of two components: a biological entity that recognizes the target analyte and the electrode transducer that translates the biorecognition event into a useful electrical signal. Second would be electroremediation, which can clean gases, wastewaters, and soils through electrolysis. The pollutants during the electrolysis can be neutralized by anodic oxidation or cathodic reduction, while in indirect electrolysis, it uses redox couples as mediators reagents that react with electrodes and further with the pollutants. The main advantage over the other remediation procedures in terms of soil is that there is no need for channeling or destroying polluted soil area. Third is metal recycling using electrolysis in aqueous electrolytes to separate different metal from metal scraps. By further selective electrolysis, almost all metal components of the scraps can be recovered, which can reduce wasted material resources. Last is alternative sources of energy. Most of the world's scientific community considers hydrogen as the fuel of the future after fossil fuel era. Electrochemical production of hydrogen can be done using renewable sources of energy. The advantages of using hydrogen are clean fuel with high caloric value, production from to electricity with high efficiency, environmental friendly, and etc. This will lessen the pollution that is brought by other sources of energy.
To conclude, electrochemistry involves a chemical process called redox reaction that causes electrons to move in the form of electricity. Using this process, electrochemical cells can be manufactured such as galvanic or electrolytic cells, which are better known as batteries. These serves as power sources for most of our appliances and devices that we mostly use in our daily lives. Electrochemistry is also used to create electrochemical sensors that can help in fighting against pollution in our environment and make alternate fuels that are much cleaner and more eco-friendly.